Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Dr. Height, Secretary Redding, the Saul community, students, teachers, and friends of WV Saul High School of Agricultural Sciences. Thank you all for coming out today to cut the ribbon on our new Livestock Center. Can we clap it up for the new Livestock Center? It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. We are thrilled to be here opening this incredible new space for our school and for the future of agriculture education. Thank you to the district folks who helped make it happen, the construction team, the school team, all for your collaboration, your communication, and execution of this new facility. We are incredibly, incredibly thankful for what stands here today. In the late spring of 2018, before I transitioned into the role of principal at Saul, I was part of planning meetings and zoning board meetings for this very special Livestock Center project. And at that early point, I knew this project was going to be a game changer for students and teachers at Saul. And I knew that this innovation would improve how we engage in all aspects of animal science and agriculture education in general here at our school. Our students have opportunities to learn all aspects of animal care and handling, anatomy and physiology, animal husbandry, and many show animals at Farm Show alongside industry experts, and they can participate in lambing season and learn firsthand what it means to be a labor and delivery nurse, or even a veterinarian. This facility simply makes everything better. Within a year, it is a complete transformation from the space we used to use, and we affectionately call that space the Sheep Shack, which is down the hill over there, and it's over 40 years old. But now we have a new space that has lights and running water, air circulation, a medicine room, a locker room for students, a washroom for animals and students for their boots. We've got bathrooms and storage rooms, including a hayloft, which is located above. You're wondering what that door is, right? That's for the hay. So at Saul, our pastures and barns, they are our classroom spaces. And the new Livestock Center represents a beautiful classroom system that enhances teaching and learning and also represents industry standards. This facility makes learning more accessible, but also more representative of what we might encounter now in the field of agriculture, and certainly what you might encounter in agriculture education at the post-secondary level as you move on past Saul and go on and do amazing things. Today, you're going to hear Ms. Costello and the students talk more about what they do in the Livestock Center every day. But before we bring her and the students up here, some of them are up here, it is my very special pleasure to introduce our fearless leader, Dr. William Height, Superintendent of the School District of Philadelphia.
Thank you, Principal Dunn. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. And how many of the students have been into the facility yet? Okay, fantastic. So everybody else, I'm sure, is excited about what's about to happen and getting inside the new facility. I want to thank Principal Dunn for extraordinary work here at Saul. I want to thank you and the staff members here, and particularly all of the young people who are both animal scientists, or budding animal scientists, or budding environmental scientists. So really excited to be here. Special thank you to the Secretary Redding, for your support and for providing this type of innovation. And we're always pleased to show you this type of innovation from Philadelphia. We're always happy to show you everyone what's going on here at our schools. Also want to thank State Representative Pam D'Alessio for her support. Yes, let's give it up for Rep. D'Alessio. And we have a representative from her office that you're going to be hearing from in a few minutes. But we think it's really important for our state reps. We think it's also important for individuals who are advocates and true advocates for schools. And this is one of her favorite. So glad to be here and glad that she has representation here. Last July, we all stood at, I think you called it the Sheep Shack. Is it still standing?
It is.
Barely. So we stood outside there and we were doing the groundbreaking. And a little more than a year later, we're here today to celebrate a ribbon cutting of the new Livestock Center here at Saul. So this is very exciting. And at the time, the educational opportunities that Saul provided to our students were already incredibly unique. And as many of you know, Saul is the only high school in Pennsylvania focused on agriculture, and one of the few in the country that are public high schools focused on agriculture. But this new facility will allow students to take their learning one step further. It's great to see this project come full circle. And a little over a year later, we're standing in front of this brand new center. Thanks to the work of everyone you see here today, students will get the hands-on experience they need to prepare themselves for college and career. They'll be able to learn about sustainability and stormwater management, how to better care for animals, and the new and efficient ways to keep the facility clean that aligns with current industry standards. You don't necessarily think of agriculture having anything to do with Philadelphia, but I'm pleased to say we're growing the next generation of scientists, veterinarians, farmers, and horticulturalists right here in the city. It's part of our work to ensure that all students have access to high-quality academic and extracurricular opportunities, no matter what their interests are. So whether it's a new athletic field, a computer lab, or a barn, we are doing everything we can to ensure our students have modernized, vibrant places to learn and grow. So students, I hope you enjoy learning in this unique space and take advantage of the tremendous opportunities afforded to you here at Saul. We're rooting for you and can't wait to see what you achieve. I'm also excited that you now have a place to wash off inside the Livestock Center, in addition to one place where you can change, and locker rooms and all of those things. And so now it's a great pleasure for me to introduce the Secretary of the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture and a champion for our students, especially here at Saul, Secretary Russell Redding.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I am proud to be here any day that you can stand in an urban center, right, like Philadelphia, and be surrounded by students who are focused on the future of agriculture is a good day, right? To be here in a facility where this is state of the art. I can take you a lot of places in Pennsylvania on private farms and in schools, and you won't find a building that's this nice. So to Principal Dunn and the staff and all of the folks who make projects happen here, congratulations to each one of you. I'm proud to be here as well, just to come back to Saul High School. We're here this summer as part of our urban agriculture tour and stood in the shade of the trees around the building, and the construction crew was working away, and we were talking about agriculture here in Philadelphia and across Pennsylvania, and the new farm bill that was just passed at that point by our governor and state legislature. As I said, often there are a lot of good parts to that farm bill, but it begins with you. It begins with a focus about what the future looks like. This is all great for me. It is great for those of this age, but I want folks who are interested in being here, learning about food, not just food and its importance to each of us every day, but food as a career, the environment as a career, animals and animal agriculture, the sciences as a career. You know, farms and agriculture teach us many things, right? You know most of them. They teach us about discipline and the importance of science, the importance of hard work and dedication and plan, and I think one of the most important is you always take a long view of the work that you're doing. Agriculture is not about a season, it's not about a year, it's about a generation, right? And that's what you have here at Saul. You have something unique in Pennsylvania, you have something unique in America, where you have a chance as young people to see both the importance of food and ag to your community, but you get a chance to sort of touch that future that you see. In agriculture in the years to come,